come together?
I just think the energy in the building has been off the charts. You know, I think everyone's coming in here with the mentality to get better every day, and you know, we have the next couple of days to even get better and prepare for the season.
Has it been different from your first 2 years?
For sure. Crazy. Oh my God. I mean, just having a year to watch and then a year under my belt of playing, it's huge. You know, you get a better feel, you're more comfortable, a little more confident, and it's cool to see kind of the rookies out there learning and I mean, I'm just right there with them a couple years ago, so it's cool to help them out and kind of show them along the way.
Are you glad your rookie duties are over? Yeah. Saying you had 2 years of being
Thank gosh, man. And it was only like me and a couple other guys. Like, it's pretty much me the whole time. So I was singing solo out there. So it's good to watch it now.
What did you think? You guys concentrate on defense and a lot of running. What did you guys focus on today?
Honestly, more of the same stuff. We're getting back to the basics. Our early sets. Really locking in defensively. I think we've done a lot of drills where it's half speed, and then we transition it to the half court and then to the full court. So kind of the same trend we've seen.
Obviously, Gentry's always going to talk about pushing the pace, but do you think he's emphasizing that even more this year with this background?
I mean, every time we're scrimmaging or we're doing anything in half court, we're pushing the ball out. That's what we want to do. We want to run, and we want to be the best in shape team. So that's our goal at the end of this week.
What did you think of the Zion dunk off the end?
You guys saw that?
Was that the best one so far, last few days?
I mean,
many?
Honestly, it's like you shocked for a second, and then you're like, oh, it's Zion. Like, we're used to it. I've seen it, man. It's crazy. He's an incredible athlete. I mean, that thing hit the backboard. He caught it, and then he dunked it.
All one motion.
What? Come on, man. It's not fair. But
so will he just overpower the guys in this?
You know what? He's so physical and strong, and his presence on the court alone does a lot. And he's so skillful too already. So, I told him, I said, man, you're gonna be great. Just take your time and keep working and use that big body of yours.
Has he dunked on some other guys here?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one. I'm not gonna say anything.
Will it be hard to get minutes here, knowing how deep this roster is?
I don't think so, and I don't think we're worried about that. We're worried about winning ball games. Worried about making each other better, and at the end of the day, whoever is contributing to that the most is going to play. And I think there's not a selfish guy on this team. And, we have the mentality that we want to win ball games, and that's what we're going to do.
Frank, because of that depth, has the competitive spirit been a little bit greater than say last year?
Oh, for sure. I think it's a healthy, wholesome competitive spirit. There's so many talented guys on this floor, and I think this year we've never had these many guys that's hungry. So it's cool to be on the court and know that everyone is going 110% every play.
And going back to that Zion, Doug, a big part of having a guy like him is surrounding him with guards that can get him the ball. How important has that been to have guys like Lonzo, you and other guys that can get him the ball?
No, that's a huge factor. I think we have the perfect guys to do it. Obviously, Zoe's been a contributor most of his life, and he's a great point guard. But I mean, it's easy. When you can get him the ball, he makes you look good. So it's fun playing with him.
Frank, you've been around Zion for a while now. Who's really impressed you, though, that you haven't spent a lot of time with that, is in camp now, like maybe, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram? What did you know about somebody that's really, like I said, impressed you?
I think with Zoe and B.I., I've kind of watched them the last couple of years, so I know what they can do, and they're incredible basketball players. Zoe's IQ is super high, and he's been doing it for a while. And B.I. is just it's hard to guard, man. It's cool to see Zion kind of flying around out there and really hustling and getting putbacks and all these different things. But at the end of the day, I think everyone's putting in a great effort, and it's been great.
And you talked about how crazy the past 2 summers have been for you. So I guess now, year 3, how comfortable are you with everything they're asking you to do?
It's so different, man. I think my mindset is a little different because I know what to expect. I know how the season goes along. I know how the travel is, and how these 82 games can be a lot. But at the same time, to take that and kind of run with it and learn from it. And I feel like, I've been just growing, and I feel good. I feel great.
Do you think there's ever been like a size, agility combination like that in one player ever?
No. I mean, no. I'm gonna keep it that simple. He's one of one. So watch out. Just keep watching.
Thanks, Frank. Thank you, Frank.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Frank.
How's it going?
You guys playing tricks on me or what?
No, no. So you messed up and let us see the Zion alley-oop in practice, so we got to ask you about it now.
Trust me, I didn't. That was not my intentions. Okay.
So I mean, how many moments have you seen so the past 2 days? Have you seen where you just kind of say, "Whoa," he's kind of standing out?
Yeah, like I said, he has a lot of moments like that, but there's other guys that do too, I mean, Nico Melli, I don't know if he missed a shot today, so, and there's other guys, like I said, I think Josh Gray has played well, but, obviously Zion has the ability to make the ooh-ah plays, and, he'll make a few of them every practice and stuff.
Alonzo was the one that made that pass. Do you see them kind of developing the chemistry already?
I just think Lonzo is a very good passer, and I think he's going to put the ball where anybody wants it to. He and Drew got good chemistry also as far as pitching ahead, and, when we're trying to be a fast-paced team, he's very good at getting the ball to people, and he's very good at reading the defense and finding open guys, especially when we're trying to pitch way ahead.
Are you planning on doing anything training camp or maybe after training camp to build team camaraderie outside of practice?
Yeah, we'll do things, we'll have a couple of things. We already had a team dinner, and then we'll do some other things, some pretty fun things. Maybe, go over and play flag football in the facility, the Saints facility or something. But, we'll do some things that will come together.
Coach, you talked about how yesterday you guys really concentrated on defense and on conditioning. Did you introduce anything new today?
Oh, we introduce something every day, and we did some offensive things, and then talked a little bit about end of the game situations defensively and, clock and point situations. So we'll continue to do that throughout, until we get to the regular season, and then we'll still have stuff that we'll have to do and have to manage in those situations also.
Are you happy with the progress you've seen so far, Coach?
Yeah, I am happy with the progress. We've got a lot of guys, but I think like I said, I think we're going to be a deep team, so it's very, very competitive out here.
Lonzo's shot looks a little bit different. How much has he been in here working? It kind of looks a little bit more.
He's worked his butt off, and Fred is really good at it. I think Fred, you go back and look and at some of the things that he's done. He took Tyreek Evans and made him almost a 39% three-point shooter when he was shooting 27, and he's done it with other guys, and I think Lonzo's shooting the ball well. And I told him, part of his, the major part of his thing is confidence, and consistency. You can be a great golfer without having Tiger Woods' golf swing. So the most important thing for him is that he shoots it consistently the same way, and I think that's what he's working on.
Did you get any pushback from him on changing his shot? I mean, he's got.
Well, we didn't really change it. That's what I'm saying. We didn't change it. We just trying to develop consistency that he's shooting it with all the time, and I think if you do that, then he gets the confidence to think that it's going to go in most of the time, and that's what we're trying to get it to.
You talked about this a little bit before, but how much does a guard like him with that skill set kind of fit exactly into what you want to do in your system?
Well, I think if you're a willing passer and you kind of know the game. I thought, if you look back and see what the way Elfrid Payton played for us, he was a willing passer and came in and fit right into the system. And I think, Zoe is one of those guys that is a willing passer, wants to pass it, does a good job of pushing it, got great size, really he's well aware of like angles and defense and stuff like that. So I think he's going to be a big asset to us in what we're trying to do.
What about we're getting B.I. today too? So what have you seen from him so far in camp?
Just a real solid player. A really good defender that can defend multiple positions. He continues to work on his shot also. With Fred, developing consistency. I think he can shoot it with three-point range. You just got to develop the consistency to do it, time and time again. But I've been happy with him and the progress that he's made, and with all of these guys. I think all of them has shown that they worked this summer, and they came into camp in pretty good shape, and they came into camp with, I think, an enthusiasm and a willingness to do whatever to try to put us in a position so we can become a winning team and sustain that win.
Thank you, Coach.
he okay with that? There?
Yep, we're good.
How the first 2 days of training camp kind of been, kind of learning under Gentry's system for you?
The first 2 days have been good. Just trying to implement the way we're going to play defensive offense, the right things to do on the defensive end, how we're going to play on the offensive end. So it's been pretty good.
How have you been adjusting to the pace that he wants to get to?
Well, we always talked about running and gunning in LA, but to be 5 months off of basketball, I'm getting back into my groove. I feel pretty good every time that I come out here, just getting my wind back and getting better every single day.
Do you feel like the transition from Luke's system to Alvin's system has been kind of a smooth transition for you guys?
Well, yeah. The way he wants to play is running and gunning. Open guy gets the open shot, really. No sets, just playing open and playing free. So the adjustment has been pretty good. I think the adjustment will be playing with my teammates, the new teammates, and trying to figure out what they can do well on the basketball floor.
Having played with Lonzo before, how well do you think he fits with this style of play in this system?
Well, he's the point guard. He's the head of everything that we do. So we follow him in whatever offense that he wants to play. So I don't think he has to adjust at all. I think we just adjust to him.
You obviously know him a lot. His shot looks a little bit different, looks a little bit more fluid. Have you seen him really working on that, trying to get it to where it can be a little bit more consistent?
I'm pretty sure he's been working on every part of his game, not just shooting basketball. I think he's just feels more confident in it, just getting more repetition on it and shooting it the right way. So he's been pretty confident when he comes out here.
Brandon, now that you've had a couple of days and practiced with a lot of new teammates, has anything stood out, like say with either Drew Holiday, Derek Favors, anybody for you?
Just that professionalism, coming in to be consistent every single day, knowing their goals and attacking them in every way, being on time, just being a professional.
What was your reaction to seeing Zion catch that pass off the top of the backboard? Or have you seen that before out of him already?
I've seen highlights. I've seen pretty much everything from him. So I don't think anything more is going to amaze me unless he just put it between his legs twice or some shit.
And talking about Lonzo's shot, I know Coach talked about you maybe working on your three-point shot a little bit more, wanting to shoot a little bit more of those. Do you think that'll be a focus in this offense, maybe getting your amount of three-pointers up a little bit?
Absolutely. Well, through high school and through college, I've been a three-point shooter. So why not bring it here and try to continue to develop every aspect of the basketball game? So not just three-pointers. Like I said, I'm working on every single part of the game so I can make myself and my teammates better.
Thank you. Thank you. Very quiet.
So,
How the first couple of days been for you getting used to Alvin's system?
A lot of running, a lot of fast paced stuff. Emphasize a lot of defense, but this was what it's going to take to win.
Is it a lot different from Luke's system? Did it help kind of going through that to prepare you?
Yeah, they have different systems for sure. Different coaches.
Yeah.
But 2 good training camps.
how much you enjoy playing in the system that fits directly into what you want to do on the court?
Yeah, this is what I'm used to. You know, a lot of fast pace, fast break, running, picking up, getting into people.
So, we got to ask you about the Zion dunk because we got to see it. You said just throw that towards the top of the backboard, no catch it.
Yeah, yes, that wasn't the best pass, but you saw what he did with it. It's really hard to throw him a bad lob. Yeah.
How's he progressed other than, of course, the athleticism we knew about? You see him picking up the concepts of the NBA game, all the intricacies, a little bit
sure.
more?
That's what the training camp's for the young guys. Learning all the new terminology, especially on the defensive end. That's the most important thing in my opinion.
We see your jump and it looks a little bit different in the past. Is that something you worked on this summer, or is it just the natural progression, or you think that's something you focused on?
I've been working on it all summer since I can get back on the court, trying to get it on the right side.
Has that been working with Fred, or did you do it on your own?
Fred's been with me the whole time.
What is kind of some of the things that he's told you about it to help you kind of keep it consistent?
Just bring the ball straight up, bend your legs, get some power under it.
Is there any amount you shooting any X amount of shots per day or anything like that, trying to get it right?
No, I just get my work in. That's it.
Lonzo, what led to the decision to want to move your shot over a little more to the right side?
It just happened gradually. After all the hours we put in, just started moving to the right side and looking better and better every day.
How comfortable are you with it right now?
It's getting better each day. It was tough at first, felt really weird, but now it's getting more comfortable.
Is it the repetition that kind of?
For sure. That's what practice. That's what practice is for. I'm in here every day, and I'm trying to perfect it.
Is it just a matter of muscle memory, making yourself do it, or is there anything else that?
Yeah, it's just practice. New for me. If you keep doing something over and over, you should get good at it.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.